All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, and welcome to Tuesday. Fun day. This is going to be the release of the Final Fantasy set. I'm not exactly sure what the time is going to be, but I am anticipating it, and you will see it when I see it. Um, let me get right on into it. Yeah, let me move this around just a wee bit. Let's go right about here. All right. Get a few things set up. You will be ready. All right, we are working. Thank you, Dove. Hey, beat my test. Good to see you, Dove. Hope your morning is doing amazingly. Let's see. Test is working. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Today's big set is dropping today. I'm pretty excited about it. The Final Fantasy. I think today I'm going to be doing an insane amount of drafting. Quite a bit of drafting. So right now, until the set drops, I will be still continuing to work on climbing the ladder, as it were. An awful lot of toxic coming out today. That's not very cool. I don't get this game, but I like seeing you get joy from playing it. Yeah. It's just a card game. It's just a strategy game. It's like if you put poker, chess, and Dungeons and Dragons all into one game. That's kind of what it is. You just got to read. You just got to read the cards, understand how they work together. Every card has a cost in order to play it, which requires resources, which are considered to be mana, or things that tap for mana. And as you get more resources, you're able to do more with it. And it's kind of the way of it, really. It's like in anything. A country with very limited resources cannot grow to become very powerful. Ley line axe. Very slow start. Hopefully we don't. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't stop throwing mana. We'll go ahead and fish for a mountain right now. That way we'll have 4 mana. Bring this out next turn. Dove says, yep, probably would be easier to understand if I was on a computer and not my phone because the cards are hard. Oh, yeah. All right, so this has 2 sides. Right now, we search this library for an aura or equipment card. Revealing it. Perfect. Excuse me. I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy. I think it's going to be releasing here around noon, I think. I'm going to have to look into it. I'm probably going to take a peek at some of the cards as well. That has protection from green and red now. Do this. I'm gonna do this. Menace, so it has to be blocked. This thing. Grab that card. Yeah, like I said, if you play this game, if you download this game, it's free to download, free to play. It holds your hand. My 10-year-old grandson was able to figure it out. I know it won't be an issue for you at all. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just like anything, just like playing poker. You know, you just learn the rules of the game and play within that parameters. You know. I don't know if I have a way to deal with this, honestly. It's not looking good. Of course. Oh, I mean, like I said, it'll explain everything to you pretty directly. Yeah, I think that's game chat. Yeah. That's legend. I'm sure that's. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do to stop any of this. Good game. I guess I attack with this. Why wouldn't it let me assign the damage to that? Oh, because they all have double strike. Got it. Really cool that you are playing against people in chat now, but too. Yeah, I really have fun with that. Quite a bit of fun actually. I like working with other people, finding out how they put decks together and stuff like that. I'm trying to knock out the dailies with this account. This is my budget cuts account. My free to play account right here. I didn't spend a single dime on any of the cards in here. So it just kind of shows you that, I mean, I'm higher in rank right now on this account than I am on my other account. So it just kind of goes to show you that you don't have to spend money in order to stack these too. You don't have to spend any money to be somewhat competitive. At least that's my thought on it. Beatification. Oh, finally somebody's playing that card too. I love that card. Do that. Do this. Go ahead and fish for some more land. I think I'm gonna go with play it. That's not very nice. Well, that's not very nice at all. Well, let's do this. That hurt. Forgot about that console. I randomly got kicked off sometimes. I can multitask on my phone, and sometimes nope. Let's go. Let's do this. And this is
I welcome all allies.
deification says as long as you control a creature. Wonder who else is here. Oh, the usual quiet types.
Ready arms.
Remember that video I sent you directly, Dove? The one that talked about
Strike from the heavens.
Epstein and all that good stuff. Remember that video? Those types. Those types, right? Always learn. Always trying to be your better. Always trying to make sure that you're not doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. They are your controllers. They're your handlers. And they know what's best. Killer. You got caught. You got caught, Killer. Been found out. Dead here in the game.
Rise and seize your destiny.
So that'd be Killa, that'd be Dove, that'd be GS is here. GS is here, so we got Killa, Dove, GS. There's 3 people that are just like skulk watching. They're just skulking about like little sneaky sneaks. You little sneaky sneaks. Little sneaky sneaks. I bet, I'm guessing, let me see. I am guessing that Angel Gamer probably doing G2's bidding whilst being unemployable and recording all of my content in order to try and get me canceled. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. Yep, there it is right there. That's my guess. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Sea Cucumber is one of those ne'er-do-wells. You know, I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. It's a free country, though, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? What's up, Fi in the house? Good to see you, Fi. All right. So. Hey, Fi, do you know when Final Fantasy is supposed to be being released? I'm gonna leave that up. I kind of like the way that looks. Not sure exactly when the time. I'm imagining it'll make us have to restart, right? That'd be my guess. That's what you were gonna ask. I can find out. I think it's around noon, perhaps. But it'll say that you have to relaunch it or download whatever it'll basically tell you. Good to see you, Fi. Are you at work today, or did you get the day off? Did you take the day off trying to get a jump on Final Fantasy? It's like I remember like the World of Warcraft days. You know what I mean? Get rid of that. What the heck even was that? Belligerent yearling. Whenever another dinosaur you control enters, you may have this. Oh, I could have been mad. You're at work? Well, you can live vicariously through me exploring the set. I think an untapped GG might be down. Well, this is becoming awkward. I don't think I really need. I think we're gonna do this and this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that, Chad. It's gonna be a very slow day. Because you want the day to be over. Dove says, "Oh, Eddie and Rocky are together and doing good, but Eddie wants to be with people and is a little nuts. I'm hoping that Rocky and her calmness wears off on him and she doesn't start acting nuts." My goodness, bro. Go ahead and get him out now. No attacks. Work is slow day and not much happening today here. Oh, gotcha. Well, you'd be able to chat a little bit, I guess, then, huh? Generally specific, the site says it's 06. What? Are you serious? They pushed it back? You're joking, right? Say it is not so. He's gonna kill it, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna do it, isn't he? I'm gonna draw absolutely no cards. Oh yeah, that's the real life release. That's when I'm going to an event this Friday. It's gonna release online earlier, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Dude, I got enough land, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, that's when it releases on paper. It's the 10th right here. I mean, I can yeah, it's the 10th. I'm not exactly sure what time though. I want to say it's around noon. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see what this does. This. Okay, go ahead and swing and swing. Oh, Oppo's gonna take. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's right. I think Killa downloaded the game as well, so he's gonna be able to hang out and play as well. That'd be cool, man. Yikes! This is gonna be ugly, chat. Ugly. I'm about to take a whole world of hurt here. Kind of low key. Need to kill that thing. Oh, he could just get it right back. Yeah, forgot about that. That's don't really need.
Well, someone had to save the day.
36. Can't use. Oh, you don't. Oh, he does. So if I do 4, 3, and 3. That has. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, and I think he can just get that right back again. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get it right back.
Bang!
Well, there you go. Life is a resource, chat. You have to take that. Come on with the mana. I don't need mana. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get game. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, we're not attacking. Yeah, we are attacking. Let's do it. All right, he's at 7, chat. Are you saying there's a chance? There's no chance. I got no shot. I don't see any shot in this. Oh, that's a big boy. And he can just drop whatever he wants. Can't do nothing about it. So close to chat. If I would have had one more in my hand, couldn't go. Game. That's all. All right, let's finish these dailies. Drop flat 1 back to flat 2. Dang it. All right, here we go. Actually, I want to look at some of these Final Fantasy games. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go spoilers, full spoilers. I managed to complete one of these, so that's good. I'm gonna put this over here, and then this over here. All All right, chat. Let's go check these things out together. Oh, nope, that's the web. Yeah, web's fine, actually. All right, let me see if I can make it bigger for the ladies. All right, so this is the Final Fantasy, right? And this is the, so it says right here, Magic the Gathering Arena release date, June 10th, 2025. I'm not exactly sure. Apparently there are 309 in the set, 309 cards in the set, right? Looks like there are 20 mythics, 74 rares, 109 uncommons, and 106 commons. So we have Zach Fair. Let's see if I can, maybe I can make it even a little bit bigger. We got Zach Fair. Oh, wait, maybe I can make it smaller. I'm holding it like this. Okay. Bigger. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. So we got so this one's an uncommon. He's a legendary creature, human soldier. Zach Fair enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. For 1, any color mana, I can sacrifice Zach Fair. Target creature you control gains indestructible until the end of turn. Put Zach Fair's counter on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zach Fair to that creature. I can see this being in a steel cutter deck, Corey deck. I don't see any times top secret stuff. I don't see any times. Oh, it's top secret stuff. Well, they usually have like a certain time of the day that they'll reset the servers, and that's usually when it goes live. And you'll get like an alert saying you need to basically you can't get into another game until you go out and update. So I can see this would be a really good card for the Corey Steelcutter deck. I think it's the Corey Steelcutter, the Steelcutter deck. And then we have why is it doing like that? Why is it over like that? Why is she over that? All right, so this one is Rydia, Summoner of Mist, landfall. So this has a landfall. So like whenever a land comes into play, it does a particular thing. Just watching, Tifa and Vivi are busted. Wait, what? What happened? Who's Vivi? Is that who I think it is? Riri? Is that Ryder? And are you saying, oh, Tiffy and Vivi are busted? You're talking about Magic. Okay, I thought we were getting into some Chris Ryder lore. So Rydia. So we got Rydia, Summoner of Mists, right? Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Summon X. So it's X. So summon something that costs X. X. This is where algebra kind of comes into. No. They're saying busted means that they're really powerful cards. Actually, Michael's talking about Magic the Gathering, the Final Fantasy set. Titus better be badass, right? That's funny. I thought they got arrested. I don't know, that would have been awesome. So summon X. So X is tap, return target saga card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Cool. With the finality counter on it. It gains haste until the end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Look at this Sin Spira Punishment, my favorite card from. Hey, slow your roll. We're going in order. This is my first time looking at any of these guys. All right, everyone's all right. I'm glad you guys are excited. The Heart of Hydaelyn. So legendary creature for 2 white, 1 colorless. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Now, Hero Sundering. For 7 mana, tap it. You can exile target non-land permanent. Transform Vanet. Activate only as a sorcery. Well, what does he transform into? Does it? It doesn't show us what he transforms into, does it? Well, that makes me feel a certain kind of way. So I guess we'll have to find out what he transforms into. All right, then we got Rydia's Return. This is a 2 green, 3 colorless, and this is an uncommon. Choose one. Creatures you control get +3/+3 until the end of turn. Return up to 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. I like the recursion aspect of it. I keep yawning. Oh, where's my coffee? Dude, my coffee's upstairs, chat. I gotta go get my coffee. Hold on. I will be right back. That's a lot of goats, roosters, and chickens and birds. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. Come here, my Finny boy. Oi, Finny. Oi, Finny. Oi, Finny Finnegan. Oi, Finn. How you doing, lad? Oi, such a fine dog. You're such a fine dog indeed. Come on, Finn. What do you place, buddy? Warm up days. Come on. Come on. You're a good boy. You know, warm up daddy's feet. I love this dog. He's so cool. He's such an awesome dog. Morning Mist outdid herself today, man. That coffee is like spectacular. Sometimes she makes it too weak for me, and sometimes she makes it too strong for her. So it's we're trying to find that balance, you know. Blitzball. It's kind of like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. All right. So for 3 mana, it taps, add 1 mana of any color. Goal! All right. You can tap and sacrifice this artifact, draw 2 cards, activate only if an opponent was dealt combat damage by a legendary creature this turn. All right. Michael says, new Final Fantasy set is broken. Broken is like really powerful. And I'm hoping that things don't get ridiculous, you know, like they kind of often do. Nice. We got a nice Golgari card here. It's, you know, black and green is the Golgari guild colors. And this is X-Death Void Warlock. I like the art on this one quite a bit. Legendary creature, Spirit Warlock. When X-Death enters, you gain 3 life. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 or more. I'm telling you, there's something in this freaking microphone that makes me freaking yawn, dude. There's got to be like a chemical or something that's putting my ass to sleep. Holy crap. I'm telling you, I don't yawn this much when I'm not at this damn microphone. It's crazy. All right. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, transform him. Man, they don't show you what he transforms into. Getting excited. Yeah, Miss Dawn Furman. We got Barrett Wallace. Reach. Whenever Barrett Wallace attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. So there seems to be an equipment, which I'm pretty happy about. There seems to be... Wait, what's going on? Why? Is this it? Okay. Sorry, something went wrong. Spoilers full. Are you telling me now I can't check out the spoilers? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, they even have like what their prices are and stuff on them. Looks like Vivi. Okay, that's what Michael was saying. Vivi is broken. Vivi Ornator Ornatier. For 0, add X mana in combination of blue or great, like Esper. Like Esper prowess needs it. Any more help? Where it's his power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on VV Ornator, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, that could be broken. So that looks like that's like a $50 card now. That seems to be going pretty well in the set. Followed by Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, transform Sephiroth. Whenever he enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. Does it say how many times you can do that? Or do you have to make this thing enter 4 times? So Sephiroth becomes a 5/5 flyer, Angel Nightmare Avatar. So it becomes a 5/5 flyer as this creature transforms into Sephiroth, one winged angel. You get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, your target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And whenever he attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. Interesting. And this one's got the Buster Sword. That's that really, really giant, odd sword that all the Final Fantasy art comes with. You know, like the impossible to swing or wield kind of sword. This one looks like it's going for $35.40 USD. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. That could be pretty good. Then we got Cloud, Midgard Mercenary. He's going for $28.48. Let's see. We got when Cloud enters, search your library. Oh, 1 second. Mm-hmm. Let's see. When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand. I know that I'm seeing people playing like equipment decks because I think they want to put certain cards into it. They're going to plug certain cards into it. So I probably am going to start putting together like an equipment deck. Cloud is good. Feels like a modernized Thornforge Mystic. Interesting. Okay, so equipment card, reveal it and put it in your hand, then shuffle. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Ooh, I could see it that equipment deck. Yeah, it's like stuff that you would attach to your creature. Like it'd be kind of like a soldier putting on body armor. then a soldier putting on night vision goggles, then a soldier having an M4 with an ACOG attached to it. You know what I mean? It's like these are different attachments. It's kind of like something you would attach to your creature, to you as a your character, so to speak. If that makes any sense, Dove. Yeah. Might have to put together an equipment deck, huh? So we got Travel and Chocobo. I've heard lots of good things about this. This looks like just under $26 value, or at least that's the speculation of it. I heard a lot about Chocobos, by the way. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast bird spells from the top of your library. If a land or a bird, see this one you'd love. You'd love this one, Dove. This one's a Chocobo. It's all about birds. I'm going to make a bird deck for you, Dove. Just for you, Dove. And it says, if a land or a bird you control enters the battlefield, causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So, like, if I bring a land into play and it does something, right? Or if I bring a creature, a bird into play and it does something, it'll do it another time additionally. That's what that means. When it says when it triggers, it'll do an additional. And then we have Summon Bahamut. That kind of sounds like the Baphomet. I don't know if I like the sound of that, but here we go. This appears to be a saga, a dragon saga, colorless dragon saga. This is probably where you can put a finality counter on a saga or something like that. Destroy up to one target non-land permanent. Stage 2, destroy up to one non-land target permanent. Number 3, draw 2 cards. Number 4, Mega Flare. This creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. That seems pretty beastly. And then we have Starting Town. So this appears to be a rare land. It's a land, a town. This land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game. You can tap it for a colorless mana, or you can tap it, pay 1 life, and add 1 mana of any color. That's kind of like a City of Brass. That kind of reminds me of like an old City of Brass. And I agree, birds are great. So here we go. We got some nice Boros soldier, lightning army of 1. So she's a badass chick. It looks like. Let's see. First strike, trample, lifelink, stagger. So she has an effect called stagger. Whenever lightning, this character deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Ooh, that's going to be kind of nice. So these are all revealed cards. I thought it said there were only 309. It's showing like 500 something. Zach the Solmanac says she needs double strike. Yeah, you can oh gosh, yeah, that would be insane. Ooh, wait. So yeah, so you could. Okay, hold on. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that. Okay, so during your turn, hitting again would double whatever. Okay, I see what you're saying. It would instantly trigger. So you do your initial damage, right? And if she has double strike, then she's going to double the. Wow, so that'd be like 3 and then another 6. So that's like 9 points of damage. Let's say she doesn't even have any kind of a boost. She just has double strike. That would be 9 points of damage. It'd be wait. 4 times the damage? Zach? Am I missing? What? Hold on. Oh. Well, no. Well, yeah. But no, it'd only be 3 times the damage on the first iteration, right? Because she needs to initiate the first. Double after the first. Okay, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, so she's got double strike. She hits for 3. That's going to trigger the effect. The second time she hits, it's going to be double the damage. So it'd be 6, right? So it'd be 9. Oh, for any other source. So that doesn't include her? Wait, let me read this because I want to make sure I'm understanding it. Because sometimes math is hard. And math is for blockers, right? All right, let me read it again. Stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or permanent that player controls it. It says a source. It doesn't say other. Or any other source. No, I think you're reading into it in an interest. Oh, trample and lifelink. First strike, trample, and lifelink. That's insane. Too much math before coffee. Exactly. Let me get another couple swigs, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling this chick right here, man. Yeah. Lightning's probably gonna end up being in my I love Boros. I think Boros is probably my favorite color. My favorite guild. Especially with like a balloon man. I think with the balloon man, that would be you could do some pretty disgusting things. Love the art of this card. Arieth Gainsborough. Love the art. It's such beautiful art. Then it's 4x damage. Earn spells for ping artifacts. Ooh. 4x damage. Turn spells? Earn spells? What's an earn spell? All right, let's get into this right here because I haven't seen any of these cards, chat. So this is going to be okay. We already saw him. So so there's 585 cards in this set. Because I thought it said there were 309 cards in this set. Okay, so we're going to start off with all the white cards. It looks like lightning strike deals 4 damage, 12 damage, 4, 12. Well, it'll be interesting because lightning is in the name, right? So would that would that trigger it too? Oh, look at this! Look at this Moogle. Oh, I think that's that creepy cat bat thing with the balloon on its head that Dove is like creeped out by. All right, so we already seen the Bahamut, and so we got Ultima Origin of. So Zach, while you're here, do you know when the server resets? Isn't it around 12 Eastern? So Ultima Origin of Oblivion. Flying. Whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target. Oh, hold on, let me get some music on, chat. What are we doing here? Oh, let me go ahead and add a group. Add a group and add existing and music. There we go, chat. All right, here we go. So Ultima Origin of Oblivion. Flying. Whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target land. Interesting. Okay. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types and abilities and has tap for 1 colorless. Whenever you tap a land for 1 colorless, add an additional 1 colorless. So you can do it to your own. Interesting. Aldebert Steiner is a human knight, right? Lifelink. It's a 2/1 lifelink. Albert gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. Very nice. Very nice. Arieth Gainsborough, legendary creature, human cleric, lifelink, 2/2. So it has 2 power, 2 toughness. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Arieth Gainsborough. When she dies, put X +1/+1 counters on each legendary creature you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters. Oh wow! So it if there's 3 counters on her, all of your legendary creatures get 3 counters. Interesting. But she has to die. Let's see. Dies. Okay. Very. Aerith Rescue Mission. So this is a sorcery. Looks to be. I can't tell if it's a common or uncommon. It's a common. Choose one. Take the elevator. Uh-oh, Chris Ryder. Chris Ryder. Choose one. Take the elevator. Create 3 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens. Or you can take 59 flights of stairs. Tap up to 3 target creatures. put a stun counter on one of them. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove it from it instead. So what does it do if you take... Oh, okay, so you're... So I can either create 3/1/1 colorless hero creature tokens, or I can tap up to 3 target creatures and putting a stun counter on one of them. Okay. Interesting. Okay, perfect. All right. So we got a white heart, an ambrosia white heart. Looks to be a bird, a legendary creature bird. There you go, Dove. For 1 white, 1 colorless. So for 2 mana, you get a 2/2. Flash. When Ambrosia Whiteheart enters, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Ambrosia Whiteheart gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. Legendary creature, human rebel. She costs 1 white, 2 colorless. Okay. Whenever Ash attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may reveal an artifact. Okay, so she's a good little probably equipment digger. Or I could see her being good for like she could probably be a good addition to... Oh, she's got to attack though. Maybe Simulacrum deck. She might be a good addition, or it seems equipment deck would be probably most obvious. Okay. So we got Orin's Inspiration for 1 white, 2 colorless mana, so for a total of 3 mana. Instant. This is an uncommon. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn. Now you can pay a flashback, and it does it again for 2 white and 2 colorless. It's pretty reasonable, actually. You get a lot of value out of that. So we got a Battle Menu. So this one is a uncommon instant for white for 2 mana. You can choose one. Attack is creature. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token. You can do ability. Target creature gets +0/+4 defensive until the end of turn. Then magic, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Oh, this thing is really... This is going to be in a lot of decks. Or item, you can gain 4 life. So this thing has insane utility. Ooh, you know what I would put this in? I would put this in an equipment deck with the one that had the sword that has protection from blue and black, and it's future and present or something like that, or future and past. So when you use this, you can recast it again for free if your equipped creature does damage to your opponent. So that's under 2 mana, so you can cast that for free. You get double value out of this thing. Yeah. We got Cloud. We already read Cloud. So we got Cloudbound Moogle. Flying. It's a 2/3 flying for 5 mana. Ooh. When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Or you can plane cycle. So this I could see coming back with Smiles at Death. Because you can plane cycle it early to start ramping up your mana, right? And then bring it right on back with that enchantment, perhaps. This would be good with Parting Gust or the Pixies, where you can exile it and it comes back into play in order to save it. You know what I'm saying? But it'll have a nice comeback into play feature. Seems a little weird. It seems a little expensive for 5 mana for a 2/3 flyer. But I could see, it's got a couple different functions that really do benefit, I think, ramping somewhat for white, which white seems to lack. Corel, it's a 1 white, 1 colors, tap, target non-enchantment creature. Interesting, very specific. This is a cat beast. It's a 2 mana for 2/2, a non-enchantment creature. All the avatars would be into that. So we got Crystal Fragments. So this one is it's an artifact equipment. Equip creature gets +1/+1, or for 5 colorless, well, for a total of 7, 2 white. Exile this equipment, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery with equip 1. Oh, it has equip 1, okay. Summon Alexander. Okay, this one, the very first saga, is prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. It does it twice. So that would be kind of a good way to just deal damage to the entire board in order to sweep it, perhaps, and keep your creatures okay. And even when you're attacking, it'll prevent all the damage too. The third time, it will... Oops. Where'd it go? I missed it. The third part of the saga is tap all creatures your opponent controls. Very interesting. This is called the Crystal's Chosen. This is 7 mana. It's a sorcery. Uncommon. Create 4 1/1 colorless hero creature. So hero seems to be perhaps one of the new kind of archetypes, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, I just want to make sure my chat was still working. It kind of got quiet there. All right, good. Unless you guys are just listening, which is cool. Welcome. I'll pull up a chair. And then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it seems... I don't know that I would really ever play this card. Unless you had some pretty good ramp going on. So here's another... This looks like another Moogle, or another art style of Moogle. Now, this one's a 3/2. So apparently there's a bunch of different kinds of Moogles. Now this one's translated. It's a delivery Moogle. It's got its little mail hat. Just listening, gotta look like I'm doing things. I hear you. I hear you. I got you. When this creature enters, search your library and or graveyard for an artifact card with mana value 2 or less. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Okay. And that one's 4 mana. Have to water the plants. Be right back. No problem. I'm waiting for my grass to dry a little bit more before I go out and start mowing. So I'll probably be taking like a couple of breaks here and there while I'm doing this throughout the day. All right, here we go. We got a Dion Bahamut's Dominant. All right, it's a 1 white, 3 colorless. This is a rare legendary creature, human noble knight. Dragonfire dive. This an effect during your turn. Dion and other knights you control have flying. During your turn. That's cool. When Dion enters, create a 2/2 white knight token. Creature token. And for 6 mana, you can tap him and then return it to the... Exile it and return it to the battlefield, transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. When he's transformed, becomes a saga, and then Wings of Light. Put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until the end of turn. That happens twice now. And then the Giga Flare. Destroy target permanent, exile this card, and then return it to the battlefield. So I guess it would repeat itself. So it becomes exiled, then it becomes Dion the Dominant again, basically. Interesting, I think. If I'm wrong on that, chat, let me know. So then we have a piece of equipment. This is a white piece of equipment. It has a Dragoon's Lance. Job select. This is when this equipment enters, create a 1/1 artifact hero creature token and then attach it to it. Okay. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and is a knight in addition to its other type. So knight seems to be getting a nice little boost with its possibilities as an archetype. During your turn, equipped creature has flying. Okay. And we got a Dwarven Castle Guard. So this is a creature Dwarven Soldier for 2 mana, 2/1. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. All right, Fate of the Sun Christ. Instant, common. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target non-land permanent. So 5 mana, you can get rid of a non-land permanent. For 3 mana, you can get rid of a tapped creature. From Father to Son, this is a rare sorcery costing 2 mana, 1 white, 1 colorless. Search your library for a vehicle card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Okay, if this spell was cast from a graveyard, actually, put that card onto the battlefield instead, then shuffle. Okay. Okay, again, chat. The equipment card, future and past, right? This is a sorcery, so I think you can cast all... Okay, well, what am I talking about? Here, let me show you guys. Let me show you. I'm gonna start putting together... Let me do this real quick. All right, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go to my main account. And I'm gonna start putting together a equipment deck, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I mean this particular sword, right? So there are definitely instants and sorceries that I want to put into this deck, right? Let's see. Dang it. Let's see if there's anything new in the store. I've already gotten that one, I believe. No, I'm not spending gold on it. What is this? New to arena. Alright, it says announcements. It's here. New announcements just dropped. Alright. Go packs. So these are the packs that I can open. It's not available yet. So I've got these cards that I can utilize. So all these different little things. Alright, so let's go to the decks, right? For example, I should probably get rid of all these for the most part. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to trash almost all of these. Let me look at something real quick first. Some of these actually have really good stats, so I'm going to probably hang on to the ones that are doing well. My Is It Dragons, my Hasty Pasty. I could probably get rid of Copter. Put this over here real quick. I could probably get rid of that. That. Counter. That. Let's see. I think Breaking from Tradition only has a 52 win percent, so I'll probably get... I do like the Boros balloons, but no, it's not really... I get rid of Dreidel. How's Dreidel? Dreidel has a 60% win, but it's only got 10 games. I guess that ain't bad. Get rid of Top to Counter. Hold on. Let me clear out some of these decks. Make room. We got you. I'm not a fan of this case completed. I think it's garbage. Pioneer Super Friends. Gremlin's Revenge. We don't need that. That was just to F around and play around with like new cards. The Flash thing I think has some potentiality. I get rid of this one. Hit My Ride I kind of rather enjoy actually, but I don't think I have enough games with it to just, I don't know. Have to look at it. And that's Jin Rummy's submission there. I'll hang on to that one. What about Seasons Change? That one's kind of a meta breaker, but I'll hang on to that one for now, I guess. We got Prowess. Prowess 2. Oh, that was the deck that I made in regards to that one card. So we got Seasons Change, Rummy, Bant, Standard Test. That was the one deck that Vel breaking from tradition. There's my Boros and my Hasty. This one's interesting. I gotta favorite that one. I'm gonna make something with that eventually. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about when. So we're gonna go standard, right? We're gonna go equipment. So we get the sword, right? And we'll go mythic and rare. Which is interesting because this technically is equipment as well. I think I'm probably going to have a couple of these in here. This is equipment. And of course we got the Corey Steel Cutter. So I'm going to do like a Just Guy, I think. And so we got this sword right here, Sword of Once and Future. Right? So now you want what? Instants and sorceries. But there's also a really interesting, maybe not quite all that many of those. Then we're going to get Kellen, right? Kellen. Gotta have Kellen. Probably 3 of those. Right. And probably Ghost, Sheltered. So we're just preliminarily putting a deck together, right? Preliminarily putting in something interesting. So let's put that in for now. All right. So for instance, you got the we're looking for like instants, right? And sorceries that are 2 mana or less. Well, 2 mana or 1 mana. That are white, blue. So, I mean, actually, even like Lay Down Arms would be great if you were playing an all-white equipment deck, right? But let's say you have the let's say that this is placeholding for the one really cool card. Actually, let me put. Let me just put this in as a placeholder for that one card that does all those different things, right? Or actually, you know what? Probably a Get Lost. How about a Get Lost? That seems to have a little bit more variation. We got a Get Lost, right? So now you can just keep recasting your Get Lost, right? So, see, and what I would probably be rolling is you got Bounce Offs, you got Maw, you got Opt. You know, Opt would probably be a good one because you could scry 1, draw a card, scry 1, draw a card, you know, for hand replenishment. You get some good value out of it. Spell Pierce would not be good. Shore Up might be interesting. But, like, for instance, for this one here, for creatures, I'd probably go 2 mana. I think it's a rare or uncommon. It's in the enchantment, right? So it's a couple of things. You could do this because it's unblockable, right? So now we're already at 61. So bounce that down to there. And this doesn't necessarily have to be in here, of course, but it is a removal. Maybe 2 Kellens, right? Maybe we don't have that many of these authorities. Maybe we don't have any of these But you could do like the Thunder Trap Trainer, Offspring. Whenever this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card. Well, what's that going to help us get, chat? Well, it's going to help us get our equipment, right? Plus, you could throw some of these equipments onto it. This needs more equipment. Of course, this is going to be equipment that we're going to be adding from the new set. But I'm just trying to give you like a general idea of. I'm wondering with this though, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy it. And I still think that that's such a great card. The Guy Master Opportunist. I'm gonna do something with that eventually. Now I think with this, maybe not Shelters of Ghost because it doesn't really fit with the theme of the Sword of Once and Future, right? But there's things that will trigger an artifact twice, and I think the Tarian Soul Cleaver is going to be pretty good. It'll give things vigilance. So if I put this on my Silent Hall Creeper, right, it's going to get vigilance, and it gets triggered twice with that one ability, right? This is another good unblockable card right here, the Surge Engine. I don't know if this rotates out or not, though. So these are all like possibilities, right? Let's say equip ideas. So we just do something like that, right? Then we got to think of like, okay, what about planeswalkers? What planeswalkers would be, really good in this deck, right? What fits? Well, this will give you a creature. You got Ral, Crackling Wit, right? Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. All right. I don't know if we want to go that direction, right? A lot of options here. Well, this is vehicles, right? Whenever an artifact you control enters, this emblem deals 3 damage to any target, right? So I mean that could be a potentiality. Right, discard. Right, so Chandra, Spark Hunter, she makes artifacts, and plus I don't know, just some thoughts. We'll just say done. What's up, Yoda Tex? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about let's go back to the Final Fantasy spoilers. Okay. Bring this over here. So that's what I mean when I'm talking about these right? Different equipments. And this, I think it was this card right here. This one right here, Father from Father to Son. Search your library for a vehicle card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Right, you can get that back from Father to Son with the future and present by not having to pay it at all. That'd be good for a nice vehicle deck. Excuse me. Graha Tia, right? So for 5 mana, one of which has to be white. Rage Ungere, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a creature legendaria. Wait, that's okay. That's like in a different language, I think. Let's see. Reach the Allegheny Eye, which whenever one or more creatures and or artifacts you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once per turn. 3/5 with Reach for 5 mana. Not horrible, with a nice little effect. I could see that being perhaps in a or artifacts control die. I could see that being maybe in a black-white deck with that one guy that when he comes into play you may sacrifice a creature and it does damage. because then you can get the card. You can get a card back for doing the effect, I guess. We got a Gale Cat. It's a creature cat flying for 3 mana. 1 white, 2 colorless. Flying vigilance. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts, this creature gets +2/+0. And then awesome. And so job select when this okay, so you make a 1/1 creature and you put it on it. It's +2/+2 for each artifact you control and is an artificer in addition to its other types. Whew, that can get out of hand real quick. Yeah. Also has an equip 4. So now we got a vehicle here. So this is Magatech Armor. Costs 4 mana, 1 white, 3 colorless. It is a uncommon. When this vehicle enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero token. Okay. Crew 1. So it basically it creates its own crew. That's kind of cool. This is a Magitech Infantry. So artifact creature, robot, soldier. Interesting. This creature gets +1/+0 as long as you control another artifact. And for 3 mana, you can search your library for a card named Magitech Infantry, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Interesting. I can see some recursion with that. Miniwu White Mage. This is a rare legendary creature, human cleric, for 5 mana, 3/3. Vigilance, lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each cleric you control. We got Moogle's Valor. Look at all those creepy cats in there stuff. Creepy bat cats with balloons on their heads. For each creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. Then creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. That's an instant. Paladin's Arms. Here's an artifact equipment for 3 mana. Job select. Okay, it automatically equips. It gets +2/+1, has ward 1, and is a knight in addition to its other types. And you can equip it for 4 mana. And we got an uncommon for 1 white mana, Phoenix Down. I guess the feather of a phoenix. For 1 and 1 white, you can tap and exile this artifact. Choose 1. Return target creature with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tap. Get out of here, Chad. That's pretty awesome. Or you can, and it doesn't even say you have to use it as a sorcery for the end of your turn. Bam. Swing around the turn. Exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Okay, so this particularly goes after skeleton, spirit, or zombie decks. Interesting. We got Restoration Magic. Here's another instant for 1 mana. Tiered. You can choose 1 additional cost. For 0, you can cure. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. To add 1 more mana to it, so you could do target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. So you could do it to 2 different. Okay. And you gain 3 life. And then for an extra white and 3 colors, permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. You gain 6 life. All right, that's a heck of a healing stuff. So you can do 2 of those things. It looks like. Side quest: catch a fish. That's pretty cool looking art. Enchantment. I like it's a side quest. That's pretty cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's an artifact or a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you put a card into your hand this way, create a food token and transform this enchantment. Now it transforms into a cooking campsite. There you go, Tim. Tim will love that. Let's see. Tap the land, add 1 white. For 3 and tap, sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, activate only as a sorcery. Okay, cool. And we got Slash of Light. for 1 white, 1 colorless. Slash of light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. So here's another instant that could be used as removal, right? Deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control. So that'd be good in a token deck, I would imagine. Let's see. Snow Violers. Legendary creature for 3 mana. It's a star 3 toughness. Vigilance. Snow Villagers power equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. We got another Moogle here. Stiltskin Moogle Merchant. Legendary creature Moogle for 1 white mana. It's a 1/2 lifelink. For 2, tap. Target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. Ooh, that's a good way to screw your opponent. I already know a few cards out there that do that. This one's a Choco Mog summon. Appears to be a Saga Bird Moogle. 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's Stampede. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. Interesting, and I guess it becomes a 3/3. How does that work? So it's a 3/3 with a built-in... Oh, it's an enchantment creature. Oh, so it triggers off its ability. Triggers off its ability, right? As it's a creature. Oh, cool. There's another one. Summon Knight's Round. This is gonna get cracked, isn't it? Man, 8 mana for this one. I can see this getting pulled in with a what do you call it? The one that brings like the omniscience back from the graveyard. Plants are watered, all animals fed, and I get coffee. Nice. It creates a bunch of knights as it exists. Yeah, this thing's going to be pretty huge. Its ultimate end is other creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Put an indestructible counter on each of them. I don't think that that's going to get drafted much. I don't think it's going to get drafted much, but I think it'll definitely go into a constructed deck pretty easily. For 4 mana, summon Primal Garuda. It's an uncommon for 1 white, 3 colorless. So it's got Aerial Blast. This creature deals 4 damage to target tapped creature and opponent controls. And 2 and 3, Slipstream. Another target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains flying until the end of the turn. We got an Ultima. Destroy all other artifacts and creatures end the turn. Oh, it's a sorcery. So you're done once you use this. Your turn ends. Okay. So here we got. I like the art on this one too. It's pretty cool. Venant, Heart of Eldalion. I think we saw this one. Whenever you cast a legendary, draw a card. This ability triggers on exile a non-land permanent. Transform. Blessing of Light. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control until your next turn. It gains indestructible at that creature's legendary. Draw a card. We got this common for 4 mana, 2/2. It is a weapons vendor. As it enters, draw a card at the beginning of combat of your turn. If you control an equipment, you may pay 1. When you do, attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. Okay, that's a cheap way to get some things. White Aura Sight. Okay, it's a common for 4 mana artifact. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this artifact leaves play, and you can also tap it for mana. I think this is going to see some play, chat, in control decks. We got White Mage Staff. That's kind of cool. I like the art on that. Look at that red-headed beauty. Let's see. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever this creature attacks, you gain 1 life and is a cleric in addition to its other colors. Cool. Interesting. Okay. All right, we got a rare here. It's called the Wind Crystal for 4 mana, 2 white, 2 colorless, legendary artifact. White spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Okay. If you would gain life, you gain twice that life instead. For 6 mana, creatures you control gain flying and lifelink until the end of the turn. Ooh, that could be a big swing, huh? You're not alone. This is a common instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until the end of turn instead. And there's that Zac Flare. This is the one that's going to end up in my equipment deck, I think. Enters with +1/+1 counter on it. Creature you control gains indestructible on the end of turn. Counter. If that creature had an attached equipment, it was attached to Zac. I think that's going to end up in the artifact deck. All right, so now we're getting into blue. Chat. I think the set might be. Yep, system message. A required update is available. We will be disabling new matches in 10 minutes for those who have not updated. Okay. Let's go ahead and exit the game and update. I'm getting excited, chat. I'm getting excited, chat. Are we excited? So yeah, I think it's going to be around noon today is when it actually opens up for us to draft. Okay, we're into blue now, chat. Maybe we'll just kind of focus on the rares or something. Well, let's see. What does this say here? All right, here we go. We got the new cards. Yep. All right, here we go, chat. So we're gonna go ahead and claim it. So I get 2 draft tokens, 1 sealed token, 5 play-in points. I get 50 packs of Final Fantasy and then 5 of these. Plus I'm going to get all of the special art. I got the VV. So I get a VV. I get a Kefka Court Mage. And this one is whenever Kefka enters or attacks, each player discards a card. Then you draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. For 8 mana, each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice, transform, activate only as a sorcery. Becomes a 5/7 flyer. Whenever an opponent loses life during your turn, you draw that many cards. And then we have Terra Magical Adept. And whenever Terra enters, mill 5 cards. Put up to 1 enchantment card milled this way into your hand. Okay. For 6 mana, you can tap, exile Terra, then return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. So it becomes looks to be a legendary enchantment creature, Saga Wizard. Creature token. Create a token that is a copy of target non-legend enchantment you control. It gains haste. If it's a saga, put up to 3 lore counters on it. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next instant. Wait, what? Oh, that's okay. So that happens 3 times. All right. The 4th stage is add all that mana, exile it, then return it to the battlefield, front face up. Okay, so she just keeps doing her thing. I like that. Nice green red, 4/2 green red. That's pretty nice. All right. Of course, we know what Vivi does. Oops. Let's get started. All right, let's claim Vivi. Oh, check it out. Oh, look at the little Chococo or whatever it is. I'm gonna have to get this. All right, you know I'm a sucker for it. This must be the new season. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna do this real quick because I do want to. I'm gonna go to the store, and we are going to. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. All right. We got our packs. I forgot I had to dust solar panels. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, all right, chat. These are golden packs. I am going to be drafting. So we get 3. Oh, we get to claim this. The chocobo is so cute. Look at it. It's just so cute. Network error. The item could not be claimed. Please try again later. Like, why not? So I guess these are the new lands that come with it. It says it's claimed. Okay, I'm not going to open packs yet, though, chat. Thinking about just drafting, and because I've got uncommons and commons. Usually what you should do is you should go into the deck, right? You should go in, and from what I understand is you should use up your common and uncommon and wild cards, right? We're gonna go standard, and we're gonna go Final Fantasy only. Okay, we're gonna go to not collected. And then we're going to go, first we're going to pick our uncommons. I'm going to really try to be very, because I have 121 uncommons I can get. So I want to be very particular about what I'm going to grab. I do like this card quite a bit, so I'm probably going to get a play set of this card. And this is like another. There's the guy I wanted to pick up, right, for my artifact deck. This one's got some nice little bounce effect too. Whenever he enters, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Ooh, that could be really good with. So this is definitely battle menu is something I'm gonna want. There's an equipment. So we're going through the white right now. I think that the fishing, catch a fish one is kind of cool. Summon Primal Gorwaria. See, I could see this. I could see that card in conjunction with this card. So you could basically just keep bouncing that enchantment back and forth, right? In order to get maximum use out of it. Whenever one or more creatures or artifacts you control die, draw a card. Okay, nope, not interested really in that. When this aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its control sense. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, sacrifice this aura. Stolen uniform. Choose target creature you control and target equipment. Gain control of that equipment until the end of turn. Attach it to the chosen creature. Okay. That's an instant. When you lose control of that equipment this turn, it's attached to that creature you control and attach it. I do like seeing the strategy part on different cards. Yeah, I find it interesting. Oh, here's a nice little vehicle. Flying Vigilance, and it can also be add 1 mana, spend this mana to cast artifact spells or to activate an ability and artifact. I think I'm going to make a play set of those. It's a nice little pixie. Whenever it attacks, surveil 1. That's not bad. Blue magic. Okay. Legendary creature, human wizard. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell from a graveyard. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Oh, you can use people's cards against them. That could be pretty disgusting. Let's see, instant. Nope. Choose target spell, surveil 2, then counter the chosen spell unless its controller pays 1 for each card in your graveyard. Oof. Interesting. Thieves' Knife. Job select. Okay. Whenever it deals combat to a damage from draw a card. This isn't a rogue. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna get 4 of those because I can attach that to an unblockable. Exile this artifact, add 1. The spell can't be countered. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Eject. Interesting. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact, creature, or land. That's a sorcery. That's kind of cool. Okay. Shiva. Heavenly Strike. Tap target creature and opponent controls with a stun counter on it. That happens twice. Draw a card for each tap creature your opponent controls. I kind of like that. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, it becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes a 5/3 flyer. But if you cast a non-creature spell with at least 4 mana, like for instance that. Huh. I don't know why. Something about this card is really speaking to me there. I mean, the art's fantastic. Alright, this one has affinity for artifacts, which means a spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact. So that thing can get out pretty fast. As flying, when it enters Surveil 2, it's an artifact creature construct. Legendary artifact creature. One of those, I guess, at least. Alright, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 4 is 40, 41. I'm not going to get all of these, but Ellie. So this is a creature salamander horror. This creature enters tap with a stun counter on it. Chef's Knife. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. For a strike and death touch. You gotta wait a couple turns to use it. Demon Wall. Defender Menace. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. For 6 mana, put 2/1 on this creature. Holy crap. It's a 3/3 for 2. That ain't half bad either. This is sorcery. This probably go really well in that one deck. All creatures get -1 and -1 until the end of turn. Target player reveals their hand. You choose an art, so you choose one artifact or creature card from it. That player discards it. That's interesting. Renew and Rude, a legendary creature, human assassin. It's a menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, you may play the exiled card this turn, and mana of any type can be spent. That's interesting. I'll get one of those, I guess. Creature, human artificer, warrior. Whenever this creature or another artifact control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Just more equipment. So you can equip, pay 3 life. I guess that would be good in that sacrifice life deck. So we got Fang, Fearless. That's a legendary creature, human warrior. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. This ability triggers only once each turn. Huh. That could be really good with some incursion. And it looks like we got Overkill. Target creature gets until the end of turn. Oh, that's the meme right there. Just got a good picture of Eddie and Rocky together. Awesome. Let's see, Shambling Seath. This creature enters tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 1 swamp. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Huh. Because that actually goes really well with that. Circle of Power. You draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. Create a wizard token. Whenever you cast a non-creature, there's 1 down. Oh wow. Oh, wizard you control and gain life rate. Oh, you kidding me? That's a really good card. Legendary, we're gonna get at least one of those. Legendary creature, human soldier, 4 mana. When he enters, choose 1. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Each player says a non-creature token. Each player sacrifices a champion. Yes, please. Sticking with you until my phone dies. I need to leave. What? No, don't stick with me. Go charge your phone, Dove. Listen, I'm going to be sitting here reading cards for a while. I'm going to be drafting here in a minute. But right now I'm just trying to use up my wild cards. Dove, go charge your phone. You're not going to understand 90% of this. Heck, I don't even understand most of this either. So, yeah, do yourself a favor. Go charge your phone. Appreciate you hanging out, though. Let's see. Trample a vehicle. Sacrifice another artifact or creature put up a most counter on this vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact creature in addition to its It's got trample too, Chad. That ain't half bad. You can't charge until the solar goes up a little anyway. We'll save what little bit you got on your phone. I'm sure there's got to be something more interesting than listening to me drivel over these cards. Let's see. Pain. You draw a card, lose a life. Each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice and loses the life. That's kind of cool. power goes down at night and the incubator needs what's there. Yep. So there's another side quest here. When this gem enters, destroy up to one target creature. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under an opponent's control this turn, create a treasure token, and then if you control 3 or more treasures, transform this enchantment. It becomes a 5/6, chat. You can sacrifice another creature or artifact, it becomes indestructible, and then tap it. I don't know if I'm really feeling that card, but return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+2 counters on it. That sounds pretty good. Final Days. Sorcery. Create 2 horror. Alright, 2/2 horror tokens. This spell was cast from the graveyard. Instead, create X, where X is the number of creature cards in the graveyard. I can see that being pretty disgusting. I kind of like these little side quests, though. I think they're kind of cool. Let's get to the red here. So, equipment. You know, I should probably just get all the equipment, right? Let's just get everything that's equipment. I did not have those. Everything that has to do with equipment. Alright, let's go ahead and craft if we're able to. Alright, need. Hold on. Get -1 of those. Let's go ahead and craft those. Alright. There's 121 of these. Alright, now we're going to go to commons. Same thing with equipment. We're going to get all the stuff that has to do with equipment. This is the anniversary of the day my mom joined Heaven's Choir. It's a good distraction. Yes, ma'am. Rest in peace. Sorry for your loss, though. Let's go ahead and craft all of these. Now let's go instant. Food. Instant ramen. Flash. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Let's go ahead and craft all of these. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Commons. How many? We got 35 commons that we can. Get the chocobo. That could be kind of cool. Grab those. That's just a destroy. That thing looks hideous. Target player draws 2 cards, but plus 1 on up to 1 target. That could be kind of cool. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage. Turn exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. More wild cards do I have? 7 more. I can do 7 more. I'm just gonna pick some 7. Oh, the chocobos. Let's say birds. Let's get the birds. The bird. Bird is the word. I said the bird. How many do I got? 7. That's 4. Go ahead and craft them. Alright, chat, I used up all my commons and all my rares before I even start drafting. We're going to discard changes. Alright, let's get into it. I'll take this. Booyah. Booyaka. Good game. Okay, so I guess there's little things we can buy. I think Mastery, I think we can buy has expired. Okay. Progress is no longer available for the set. Fair enough. My current level is infinity. Thanks, Dove. Appreciate that. Okay, so the mastery set is not open yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a draft. This ought to be fun. Let's see if it'll lets us do a draft. Hold on. Jump into... Actually, you know what? We should probably start in with jump in. Let's get familiar with some of these cards. So we're going to use a jump in token. This, for if you're a new player, I'd recommend you do this. Use up your jump in tokens. So we got wild. And you can kind of preview the cards, right? Poison the waters. We already have max on that one. This one's an uncommon with reach. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipment creature. So we're gonna do bold. And then what else do we have? Bold weapons. Ooh, there we go. Boros. All right, let's do it. And now you get these cards, by the way. What's up, Killa? Yep. I am very sorry to hear that too. It's one of those situations where you're never really quite sure how to, you know, how to really respond to stuff like that when people have losses. All right, so the jump in really does kind of help you. Oh, these lands look kind of cool. Oh, I like these lands. They're pretty cool. 7th Heaven. Speaking of that, look at that. We got 7th Heaven right there. Oh, I can't see it. Let's see. We got Gaelic Cat. We got that. Suplex. Yeah, I think we'll keep this. There's my Moogle. Alright, enters each opponent will discard a card. I'm going to go ahead and discard this mountain. What do we got here? Capital Day, or Capital City. I get 1 colors, or I can tap 1. It has cycle. So I can exile target artifact, or I can deal 3 damage to target creature, and that creature will die this turn, exile instead. Excuse me. What do we got here? We got at the beginning of your combat on your turn, target creature you control gains +2/+2 until your turn. Let's see. At the end of your combat, this turn, if your player has dealt 6 or more combat damage, his turn transform it. And this is a sorcerer. Death Touch, Lifelink. Whenever Lock Pull deals combat damage to a player, draw a card from this card. Selfish me wants to hear my mom's advice. Yep. Yep. That's very real. So the Zac Flare enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Target. Go ahead and do that. Do this. Alright, sacrifice him. Target creature you control gets it. Okay. Final days. They come in tap. Okay. Play. Thusly. Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace. This is equipment. I'm thinking I want to do this. I think I'm going to swing for 1. I like the art on the hero. What do you think of that art, Dove? I like the colors, pastels. Really enjoying the art of the set. Play Insight. I love that card. That's actually a really good card. I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point. Okay. So at the beginning of your combat, your turn, target creature can roll +2 on the turn. At the end of combat, if you play. Okay. And whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace. Go. Go ahead and swing. They do some really good artwork on these cards. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that works. So now that's gonna next turn. That thing's gonna be baller. As long as you control 2 or more artifacts, this creature gets +2. I don't have 2 or more artifacts. There's that side quest. That does create a problem for me. No block. Alright, 6 mana. I can mountain cycle that. I don't have the 6 mana for it. I can equip that. That'd be pretty big. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and equip that. Alright, we're gonna swing. And I think that transforms. Oh, wait, what does that do now? Double overdrive. Equip has double strike. Oh, has +2 and double strike. Chat. That's disgusting. Don't know that I want to get rid of this though. 1 more mana, I'll get a 5/4. But I think I need the Flying Vigilance. I think I'll get rid of this, chat. I think that's a smart play. When this artifact, exile target non-land permanent. Yeah. Let's see what happens. If I get rid of this... Oh, I don't kill him, chat. Oh, I won't. Probably should have. I probably should have got rid of this, but oh, maybe not. Oh, that's only on its turn that it gets it. Oh, okay. All right, opponent is at 1. I'm at 13. That's a big boy. Tap target. Put a stun counter on it. That hurts a little bit. Ouch. Alright, he's gonna have a blocker. Pass. Okay, lifelink. +1 for each equipment you control. Next. And turn. Alright, I'm about to take quite a bit of damage here, chat. I can get life back with I'm gonna take 4. Fair enough. I'm wondering, can I move this? Oh, quick 3. Okay. Say, do I block it? Yeah, I think I do block it. Thanks. That's gonna get maybe pretty nasty. Alright, so he's at 1 life. He should have blocked with that. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I gotta let Ellie Bell outside. She's down here crying, so I will be right back. Draken kind of strong. What's up, Stefan? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are back. Sorry about that, chat. All right, so we did win our game here. Let's play again. Trying to get used to the set, how the different cards work and whatnot. Very similar starting hand. So GS, you have a fancy new game. Who do you think you are? Fancy new game. What? Are you talking about Final Fantasy set hitting? Yeah. Pretty excited about it. I think I'm a happy guy. We have the top 3 cards of your library and may reveal an artifact, creature, land among them. And in your hand, put the... Ooh, that's gonna be a good card. Let's go branded. Do this. One for one. I think I'm a happy man. This one is whenever, okay. I was hoping to see you fighting the Blue Line Tugs in LA with Chilito. Yeah, that clown. I try to keep some of that stuff off this channel. To separate it. Yeah, this is a gaming channel. I try not to talk too much about those, you know, and which is fine. It's fine. But yeah, it's hilarious. I'm not really interested in that. That guy very much. Please search your library up to 2 basic lands. This guy's got some ramp, chat. Ramp. Yeah, I heard he got, like, somebody said he got hit with, like, mace or something. Somebody said he got hit with a is it a baton? Okay. So at the beginning of your upkeep, look at the target library. Go on now. Let's swing. They do some really good artwork on these cards. Very pretty. Yeah. Like, I like this art too. That's very pretty. Oh no, it's okay. You didn't have to. You didn't have to remove it. That's okay, Stefan. It's well, I'll get spun up. I'll want to talk about it. A hit with a nightstick and fake being hit with a rubber bullet. Oh, interesting. I mean, I want to talk about it, to be honest with you, but no, it's okay. It's okay. It really is. This is pretty cool. Dinosaur, new Alama T-Rex or T-Rex R. Glad I. So let's see. The beginning of your upkeep, the top card of your library. If it's an artifact or creature card, you may reveal it. Let's go ahead and reveal it. All right. Let's go. Opponent's about to quit right here, I think. Might break him. And it's got a cycle. Let's go ahead and attack this. Let's see, job. Let's see. That's flying. Ooh, that's nice. Because whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains menace. Target attacking a quick creature. What's up, Frexy? Just checking in. Is it released? It is released. I'm doing the jumped in so I can kind of get used to how the cards work. So I did a jumped in. By the way, if you're kind of new to the game, I'd recommend using your jump in tokens. You get to keep the cards from the jump in, and you can choose the Final Fantasy set. So if you're trying to complete that set, it'll, what are you doing? Okay, buddy? Let's see. Target creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. The spell is kick. Creature control deals twice the damage. What if I just let's do this. Yeah. What happens here? Anything? That was indestructible to the end of the turn. Come here, Penny. Karma's helper, yeah, chilling these dumb A followers who are just as dumb as Gryffindor lovers. Just saying. Yeah, I tend to agree. We're gonna be going over Tav's video, and I'm gonna try to find that chili footage. If anyone has it or knows where it is, if you want to email it to porchdicknation@gmail.com. Maybe I'll dunk on his behind a little bit. I'll see if I can end up in the suit. All right. Let's see. This got haste. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna fling with this one too. I'm gonna attack. That's got trample, so 3 attackers. I will say this target gets menace. This is actually a pretty good Boros deck. It's functioning. This Boros equipment seems to do really well. So opponent's he's probably gonna block that. He has to block that. Unless he can block. Take 5, 6, 7. I'll take actually 8 damage. I'll put him at 2 life. Nice. Well played, sir. Well played. Game. Try to say good game fast enough. Yeah, I will be talking about some of that. I also probably am going to review Jason Gutterman's, otherwise known as Amagansett Press, one of his latest videos. So I've pretty much done what I can do with this. I'm going to resign, and then I'm going to use another jump-in token. And let's try scheming. Let's see, scheming. When it enters or attacks, surveil 2. At the beginning of your end step, if you may pay that much. Exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, transform it. Guess we'll try scheming. and merciless. Or devious. Poison the waters. Or merciless. What does merciless do? Whenever he attacks, if you don't control a creature named Darkstar. Then legendary white, black. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fun. Let's do this, chat. Let's do some Esper. We're doing a little Esper jump in. I'm gonna start drafting here pretty soon. But when I draft, I'm gonna start the stream all over again, and I gotta go out and I gotta mow some lawn and stuff like that. So I got some things around the house to do, little by little. So instead of annoying everyone and going AFK all the time, I'll probably I'll just end the stream soon, and I'll probably be farting around with this a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna do a free mulligan. Ah, that's not any better. Maybe 3 colors wasn't the way to go. Guess we keep it. Flying Death Touch. Say hello as well. 14 or more cards. My goodness. Not looking good, chat. Good. Oh, there we go. We got some. We did the thing, chat. We'll discard this card, I think. Create a 3/3 robot warrior artifact token. Then if this spell was cast in the graveyard, put 2 counters on it. Sacrifice another. It says whenever it attacks. Rat Tail. When this creature dies, create a treasure. We need 5. I think we need 5 mana, chat. I think we can get rid of that. Might do 5 mana here in a little bit. A nice little 3 casting cost, Flying Death Touch. Sacrifice another creature, it does a thing. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. It has flash. And I can do Phantom, Trample, sacrifice another artifact or creature, put a +1 on this vehicle, it becomes well, let's go ahead and go. Let's do it. Let's do the Dizzle. We'll discard that. Yeah, he's playing the other. I also have that card in my deck too. Whenever he attacks. Let's see, equip creature has double strike. Whenever equip creature attacks, it's its first combat phase. Oh goodness. All right. Whenever enters, choose one. Each player sacrifices a creature token of their choice. Non-creature sacrifice an enchantment. That's not an enchantment. When this creature dies, create a treasure. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand. The rest. Oh, that's not what I intended to ask. We'll take that, I guess. And we'll, yeah, I'm afraid if I don't take a break from this stream after this game, or after I win at least, I'll probably never get to mowing my lawn. I'll probably just want to sit here and draft. But I got stuff I got to do. There's the homestead requires my attention. The front yard especially. Love that art right there. Pretty cool. Tap. This has got trample. I don't like that. Could do that. Or I could do this. I think I'll do this. I think I'll do this. Let's remove both of these. What are we at right now? Cards that I have in my... I've got 10 in my graveyard. Okay. Got 10 cards in my graveyard, and this thing does whenever there are... Beginning year, if there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, you may transform into a 6/6 Vigilance Echo of Loss during your turn. Oh, wow. Wow, I actually got a mythic card from this jump in. Wow. During your turn, you may play cards from your graveyard. If a card or a token would be put there in the graveyard, exit instead. Oh, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I know what we're going to get rid of here, huh? Oh, wow. That was a mistake, chat. You should not have gotten rid of that. Come here, Finny. So, oh, that's cool. Monk's Fist. Reach. Whenever one or more other creatures and artifacts you control die, draw a card. This tree. Okay. What are you barking at over there? Come here, Finn. Wait, is that an enchantment? Oh, it's an artifact. Sacrifice an enchantment of their choice. I think we'll swing with this. Listening, but phone is plugged in now. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna be hopping off here pretty soon, Doves. I don't want your battery to drain too much. Because I'm gonna be hopping off and mowing the lawn and stuff like that and weed whacking. I got a lot to do today. A whole lot to do. I'd love to just sit here and hang out there, but I got to get motivated. We've had like 4 days of rain, so the grass is insane right now. Probably gonna have to cut at the highest level. Otherwise, I'm gonna be emptying my bag like every 3. Well, which is good because then I'll have plenty of nitrogen-rich aspects for my compost bin. All right, surveil, draw a card, and flashback. What are we at? We're at 10. I got this. This is a legendary dog. This is good game. All right, chat. Well, we won that one, so we're gonna call it good here. I appreciate you. Have a great, wonderful day, and we'll talk to you on the next one. See you later.